Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I'm Bob Barker and you're watching Wheel of Fortune. My host Vanna White is unfortunately not here today, but that isn't because I murdered her. So just wanted to say that. Now before we do get started, I just wanted to fuck. Now before we get started, I do just want to say what I know that we're all thinking. Jeej, you're looking fly as fuck today. Guys, I know. I was going to take a shower and do my makeup and be a functioning member of society today, but I decided that I just would rather be comfy cozy and make a genuine video in my genuine form. So that's what we're doing today. I did put on some lip stain. Yes, that is correct. My lips are not naturally the color of hot pink, but if I'm gonna look like a slob, I at least wanted to add some sort of zest to my appearance. Honestly, more for my sake, because when I look prettier in the video, I have more fun editing the video. Is that vain? Yes. But is it honest? Also, yes. Indeed, son or daughter or child. Just child. Now, what are we baking today? Well, I'll tell you what we're baking today. Nothing. Nope. Today we're microwaving. We are making mug cakes. Folks, we're gonna make three see what I did there? Flavors of vegan and gluten-free mug cakes. And then we're gonna make one flavor of a keto vegan gluten-free mug cake so that we can compare and contrast and just experiment and have fun. So without further ado, should we jump into the video? Should we not only metaphorically jump, but physically jump? Yes, I think we should. So let's do a nice jump squat into the video. I hope that was in the frame. Let's check. Let the recipe commence. All right, the first thing we are going to do is get some mugs. Fuck yeah. Now, none of my mugs match, and that might bother some people, but I think it's pretty fun. I think it just really shows that, like, I have a really eclectic style, and, like, I just love to, like, mix and match, you know? Like, my style is just, like, very unique, so that makes me better than you. Oh my god, change the angle up. You could say that it's getting professional here. You could also say that it's not. Also, I wish my counter was flipped on the others. This is just a very vain side point, but I just want to be frank with you. I wish that my counter was flipped because this is my bad side. This is my good side, but you guys never get to see it because when I'm like talking to the camera, I'm talking like this. And that makes me feel very self-conscious, but also it's fine. It's fine, right? So for our mug cakes, there's like some base ingredients. So let's start with those. What flavors are we making, you ask? Well, hold on to your horses there. I'll reveal that in a minute. Okay, one step at a time, princess. Each mug is gonna need 3 tablespoons of all-purpose gluten-free flour. You can be as precise or unprecise as you want with the recipes, and you guys know me, I'm gonna be fucking unprecise as fuck. That's how I roll. I roll like a deformed bowling ball. I'll make it down the lane, but it won't look pretty. That was actually a good metaphor. Can I get some claps on that one? Thank you, studio audience, for those claps. I do appreciate it. So we added 3 tablespoons of flour to our mugs, except for our keto one, because obviously flour ain't keto. Instead, we're gonna be using some almond flour. We're gonna just make the big mug our keto one so that we know it's different from the others. Mug discrimination is what I call it. Each one is also going to need a 1/4 teaspoon approximately, everything's approximate here, of baking powder. This is so that the mugs bake. No shit. Sherlock. Very precise. Let's add a sprinkle of iodized salt into each one. A sprinkle into you, and then a sprinkle into you. A sprinkle into you, and then a sprinkle into you. Sprinkle into me. We have a few more base ingredients, including a tablespoon of sugar. Azúcar. A tablespoon of sugar. I'm using brown sugar. Wow, who's surprised? No one. For keto one can't use sugar because keto fucking isn't sugar. Sugar isn't keto. So we're gonna be just adding a dash, a sprinkle. This is powdered stevia, so I guess it's more like a sprinkle, but a sprinkle of stevia, which is keto and vegan. The more you know. All right, and that does it for our base ingredients. So let's go ahead and just whisk those together. Each mug is also gonna be needing a tablespoon of oil, except for the fucking keto one. Here's where it gets fun. Let's make our first variation, which is gonna be chocolate coffee. Because sometimes you wanna eat a mug cake in the morning, but you also wanna have some caffeine. This conquers both of those needs. All right, so we're gonna be adding a tablespoon of cocoa powder. Oh, it smells so good. I love cocoa powder. Just 1 tablespoon, along with one teaspoon of ground coffee. We will be then adding some almond milk. You could use any kind of milk that suits your fancy. Almond milk suits my fancy. So 3 tablespoons. Let's just, nope, let's not eyeball it. Let's do it professionally. Fuck, I can't decide. Eyeball it. Let's just eyeball it. Okay, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. That seems about right. And then just mix it. Can you see that? I don't know. Let me see. So here's our first mixture. It actually looks pretty fucking good, TBH. Okay, so we'll just set that aside to do its thing. And by do its thing, I mean just sit there until we're ready to microwave it, which isn't yet. We're not yet ready to microwave because we're gonna have a microwave party. You just wait. Next, we're gonna make pumpkin spice mug cake because 'tis the season. Pumpkin spice. We'll be needing some pumpkin. 1 teaspoon of pumpkin, which is super cheap at the grocery store right now because 'tis the season of love. Now it is time to make it spicy. We just gonna add, am I good at speaking? No. We're gonna add a tiny bit of allspice. This is literally all that I have left. I don't add, that honestly might even be too much. Let's add some ginger. You could also use pumpkin pie spice instead of all of these different spices, but I don't have any, so. And then obviously we'll need some cinnamon. And then I think like maybe a tablespoon of milk. Oh, I don't know. Shit, let's see. Looks like a little bit more milk is gonna be needed. Perfect. Okay, so this one, way thicker than our last one. So we'll just see how those different textures come out. That's kind of the fun of it, you know? Now, because I'm a dumbass, I was gonna make a blueberry one, but I forgot to buy blueberries on the grocery store. So we're gonna make strawberry vanilla. I have 3 strawberries left. So let's just fucking add those to it with a little bit of vanilla. Just a tiny bit, like that much. And then just a tiny bit of cinnamon. Okay, here's my idea. So I have a little bit of cranberry juice. So why don't I just make like a cran straw mug cake. Let's do it. I think I added about a tablespoon. Get crazy, get loud, get funky, fresh. Finally, let's finish with our keto one. We are gonna make a chocolate tahini mug cake. So we need both chocolate and tahini. Let's do a tablespoon of cocoa powder down the hatch. Another teensy splash of vanilla. Nice. And all the tahini that I have left in this jar, which is a tablespoon. I love tahini, but who doesn't? Idiots. Now we just need to add the tiniest little splash of milk, about a tablespoon. Tiny bit more almond milk. Man, this almond milk must feel special as shit today. It is really getting used. Wow, that is way too little mug cake for this size mug, but it's fine. And now it's time for our microwave party. You guys are wondering probably, what's a microwave party? Well, it's when we microwave these mug cakes. And while they're microwaving, we party! don't know why or what I'm doing. Shit. Party foul. I just broke a bowl. You know, my mom always said I was a piece of shit. Now, I think I finally believe her. Side note, my mom never said that. My mom loves me. Hey guys, here's a fun tip. Don't forget to oil your mugs before you put the batter in. It's fine if you don't oil it if you eat it out of the mug, but if you wanted to flip it onto the plate all pretty like, hey, yeah, oil that shit up. Also, mix your cakes thoroughly. Clearly my mixing job on this chocolate espresso mug cake sucks. I never claimed to be a professional. Let me go by smells first. The chocolate espresso one smells the best to me, but that's because I love the smell of coffee. The chocolate tahini one also smells pretty good, but I just really love, they all smell really good, to be honest with you. Their looks, we're just not gonna judge their looks, okay? It doesn't have to look good to taste good. So let's taste these in order of when I microwave them so that I don't burn my face off. We're gonna try this strawberry one, get you a fun inside shot. Looks pretty good and moist, if you ask me. The votes are in. It's delicious. I'm only showing you the texture because I can't show you the taste, unfortunately. I was right, you can't judge a book by its cover. This is really tasty. And I'm not just saying that because I'm making a video for you. I'm saying it because it's the GD truth. It's a tasty mug cake. I'll leave my recipe in the description below. Next up, Mr. Pumpkin. Smells good. I want to give you a wah, 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 wah. I can feel it trying, baby. Looks super fluffy. Looks almost muffiny. Not as good as the strawberry one. Sad day. It could use A, more sugar, and B, more pumpkin. It's just a little gummy and not as moist as I would have expected it to be. Pretty okay, I would say. Pretty average. If you want a breakfast that isn't as sweet, I'd say go for this one, but add some more pumpkin. Next up, we have Mr. I mixed like a dumb bitch, chocolate espresso. If we just ignore that little piece, we can pretend like all went well. Wah, 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 wah. Looks pretty freaking divine. Yeah, if you love chocolate and coffee as much as I do, this one's for sure a winner. So zesty and flavorful. Now, let me go on the record and say that the texture of these isn't fantastic. If you want a cake or a muffin really with a fantastic texture, you need to bake it in the oven. Shocker, right? This is just if you need a quick pick-me-up, but nothing is gonna taste as good as it would as if you baked it. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just being honest. Honesty is my freaking policy, bro. Finally, let's do our crumbly keto one. Yeah, this one's a mess. I can't, oh, it dropped into my water. That's bullshit. Ew. Okay, so this one is gonna be, there's some tahini chunks in there, so that's funky fresh. It's okay. Not really a huge fan of that one, to be honest with you. It's a little dry, not very sweet. Could have used more stevia and like some carbs. I don't know, fucking real sugar. But yeah, it's really dry, which I'm surprised because usually almond flour retains a lot of moisture. It's pretty moist. Maybe next time I'll try with coconut flour, which is another keto flour. But yeah, for some reason it's crumbly and dry and I'm not a big fan. So yeah, gnarly. All right, folks, that's all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to motherfucking smash that like button and subscribe for more high quality, mediocre, low quality content, because there's so much more coming at you. Support me on Patreon if you want to, or buy my vegan and gluten-free cookbook. It's the #1 bestseller on Amazon. That's a lie that I just made up just now. I don't believe that because I made it up. But you can still buy it, link below. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.